Hi there, everyone. With the summer now really fully on board, I thought what a fitting video to see some sand. I'm sure some of you will be going away on your holidays if you haven't already done so. But why not visit the practice bunker sand at Verulam Golf Club for a bunker lesson? And this man here, Mr. Hugh Boycott Brown, has just won the men's Coyote pad. A net 62 off 10, so shooting a gross 72 around Verulam. And this did actually come a few days before that, but I'm sure that day he didn't find too many bunkers. But Huey came to me, said he really lost all confidence of getting out of a bunker, and this is, like I say, a very good golfer who's now gone on to shoot, obviously, level par around a very, very tough golf course. But it's amazing how confidence levels can dip in a certain element of the game. So, image on the left-hand side, was Hugh just stepping up to how he has been. And then the image on the right, as you'll soon see unfold, some subtle changes happening to help him. Keys in bunker. Verulam sand, very puffy, quite thick. Lots of it in some places. I know some of you have been catching some of the lining recently, but generally Verulam does have certainly during the summer when it gets very dry, it becomes very thick, and the club can really slow itself down through there. So a key to any bunker shot is to strike it in a consistent manner. I think the general consensus with bunker shots, and often what I hear from clients, is I've got to hit down, I've got to take sand. And for me, that's a couple of variables coming in there, where there needs to be an element of protection between the club face and the ball, which is obviously the sand. But you start getting too much, you lose control, you have to hit harder. The control of the golf ball, the spin of the golf ball, there's lots of factors that, if the contact isn't right, it can make some big differences. Okay, so Hugh's consensus was wanted the ball back in his stance, so we can clearly see that here. If I just zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so ball sort of back of centre, and what this does, his sternum now at a very sort of subtle tilty angle in relation to the ball, it's ahead of the golf ball. So by being ahead of the golf ball, his low point is obviously it's hopefully going to work under the golf ball, but he's going to be coming in very steep. And coming in steep into a bunker, it's going to be very hard for the club to exit at the other end in a smooth, efficient manner. And what Hugh said he was struggling with was the generalised striking of the shot. So as he takes the club away here, nice sort of half length backswing, nice set of the wrists. But you can see at the point of contact, he's got a strong relationship here. So the shaft left arm are very strong here, but he just didn't look confident. He didn't want to sort of release the club or release the bounce, as some of you may know, underneath the golf ball, and it just wasn't really getting out. Yeah, there was too much between the club face and the ball. So I had a little chat and said, right, Hugh, I don't want you to change anything about your technique, but we definitely need space. Space in a way where we need a bit more flow to swing. So from this angle, you can't see the spatial awareness, but he did stand a little bit further away from the golf ball. Stands a bit like a driver, Huey. Let the ball position go forward because you want height. But going forward, obviously it generally shallows out your angle of attack, so you might hit the ground a little bit before the ball. But equally, you're looking to take think how the club's going to go inwards. It's not coming as much from a vertical angle. It always feels like it wants to work a little bit up, but where we see the subtle change, so you can see ball position moves forward for him here. And I'll get him to the point now. What he's done there, you'll see from here. If I just zoom in again now, from here to here, you'll see him just sort of move a little bit into his left side. So what he does now, he gets a lovely match up between his sternum and golf ball. So that's going to be where his club enters the sand, which is great. And he's got his ball forward, so he's going to get the height. So anybody in bunkers, we've got to get this ball that little bit further forward. Okay, and his simple instructions here: same swing, please, and just feel like you're sliding the blade across the ball. And the reason for sliding the blade across the ball is just to feel the sort of the middle centre part of the face to toe in, just sort of sliding under easier to create the height that way. And we definitely started to see that. Okay, this was just, I think this was his second shot after just talking about that. So he's having some little resets with his wrist here. You'll see he gets delivered. Ball looks like it's coming out a lot cleaner. You can see how it's moving out the sand a lot quicker. I know this one here was a bit more in a slow-mo, but this one literally just got out the sand here on the left-hand side. So, yeah, key fundamentals to start bunk shots. You want to start shooting lower scores like this, man. You've got to be confident if you do miss a green. You've got the shot execution to help out with that. So, hope this tip works, and well done for those of you that are seeing us for lessons and reaping the rewards. Thanks.